Hey everyone, welcome back. In today's video, I wanted to continue my other series, Underrated or Overrated, by showcasing a style that I feel more people should be using right now. Just like with Wolf, this style is one that has recently been in a weaker state, a shell of its former glory for sure, but as of now is actually pretty solid overall. After all the changes to dodge mechanics and the nerfs to passive play, this style feels even better than it has ever before. And alongside the recent buff it got to its base kit, it's safe to say this style is officially underrated, and that style is the Slugger style. You may be asking, well, why was Slugger considered weaker in the first place? Well, with the best light attack damage in the game, and with the second strongest heavy, one would be mistaken if they called Slugger weak, even before this recent update. However, the main thing that made Slugger strong in the first place, its crazy block shred, is now gone. In an update, Drowning specifically nerfed Slugger's DPS in all categories. While the nerfs to its base damage output didn't stick, the nerfs to its block damage have remained a part of the style since, meaning a lot of old Slugger mains quit using it since they couldn't just mindlessly spam until they broke guards anymore. However, recently for whatever reason, Drowning decided to buff Slugger's attack damage, even though I'm sure no one asked for this change to be made. This means, while you still do bad damage on block, any attacks that land hit like a freight train. This, coupled with the fact that in the modern meta, a lot of styles have poor dashes or struggle with recovery, means that right now, Slugger is an especially good style. Just with perfect dodges and fully charged heavies alone, Slugger can shred health and win exchanges via pure brute force. Anyway, enough of me talking about how good this style feels right now, let's just get into the matches. And that's about it. Overall, I still think Slugger is a lot of fun. Anyway, that's all from me. See ya. Alright, another video done. Say Mr. Hobo, what have you been up to? It's been a while since I last talked to you.
What have I been up to? Well, I guess it'd be easier for me to tell you what I haven't been up to. I've been all around the globe, searching for my purpose in life. Watching you all box has been fun, but lately, I've felt empty. As if I had no purpose anymore. I still remember that day in particular, though. I had recently traveled to Asia, where I met a young Filipino man. He was quite an odd character. He had the face of a skeleton and the expression of a madman. He approached me, in his white suit and strange hat, and asked if he could sit with me. He talked with me, asked about what was troubling me, about why a homeless foreigner was in the Philippines in the first place. I told him of my travels, my adventures, that island which turned into a utopia for traders, this desolate baseplate dedicated to boxing as often as possible, about the careers I watched grow, blossom into insane win streaks and great spoils. I spoke of watching in the rafters as people competed for ranking, growing from mere journeymen to champions. I even spoke of you all, and how great and fun it is watching you scramble to decide what works best, which styles are good, what the next update would bring. It was the first time in forever someone spoke to me about these things, so I vented and vented on. But, the more I spoke, the less he spoke to me. Eventually, once I ran out of things to say, he said a mere few words that promised me something great. He told me he knew what my purpose was. I asked if I could know, and he told me absolutely nothing. Instead, he broke my nose and ran off with my guitar, literally the only thing of value I had. Since that day, the day I lost my nose, I swore that I'd find that man and beat him beyond recognition before getting my guitar back. I do have to say, though, he had one hell of a jab. But that's just me rambling, sorry about that.
Bro, what kinda lore did you just